to start out, how about you introduce yourself and your business and tell us a little bit about your background as a jeweler?
Okay. First of all, I have been a jeweler for nearly 40 years. And back in the old days when we used to have to carve everything or hand fabricate, and so 3D printing has been just a godsend, in my opinion, to the small jeweler and high production jewelers also. I used to run a factory where we manufactured thousands of pieces a day by casting, so I have an extensive background in casting, and I've been casting B9 resin since the original resins.
Why did you buy the B9 Core 5 Series XL? What solution did it provide for your business?
Well, there's more than one reason why I purchased, and I need to preface it a little bit by telling you why I felt like I had to buy. And it's because every time something new comes out, whether it's software, firmware, or a new product, my phone starts ringing. And emails, because I've been so active on the forum. I think I got 6,000 or 7,000 posts on the forum since it started.
Wow.
And there's a lot of people that I've helped over the years, and some not in the U.S., China, and I mean, I get phone calls from everywhere at one time, Australia, around. And so I get people asking me questions about the new products, what I think about them, because they want to talk to an end user, not a salesperson. And so it's important to them to find out what I think as a person who's using the product every day in my shop creating jewelry. So I need to have every piece of equipment that B9 offers so that I can be familiar with it and offer my honest opinion about the product. So that's one of the first reasons I decided I had to buy. Other reason is because I do some large production and 50 pieces and more at times. And so I wanted the capability to be able to print larger volumes.
Awesome.
I also do some service work for clients who don't own printers, and I just wanted more capabilities as far as volume. I happen to love the fast slicing now, and the smoothing is insane. The cleanup is going to be a game changer for a lot of people once they realize, even on upgrading their 530s to 550s and the new 2.0 software, they're going to see a vast improvement in the quality of the prints as far as smoothness, and it's going to make a huge difference in cleanup, time saving, and as far as after you cast.
For you, what is your most important criteria for choosing a machine? Is it speed, resolution, castable materials, or something different?
The two things that were the most important for a small shop is price, castable resin, and resolution and quality of the print. That was all I cared about when I was looking around.
Do you have any projects in the work that you're planning on leveraging the XL for?
Yeah, I've got a project to do multiples of 50, and actually some medallions and things. I do award pieces, and I've got an order for. I actually do one for some fighter pilots, which I produce charms and pendants for their wives and people here at an air base in South Carolina. I got to do another 50-piece order for them, and I've got a large order for a group of attorneys that I have to do a bunch of ladder pins and things like that. And it's just going to be nice to be able to print a lot of volume at one time, and also avoid all the cleanup issues I've had with some of the geometry that I use. There's hard places to get to, and cleanup takes time. And I'm looking forward to not having that issue.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
No, it's a huge difference. I actually just finished a project for a customer maybe just about 5 days ago. And I had finally gotten my 2.0 beta working, and I reprinted some of the pieces I had just finished, and the difference was amazing as far as smoothness and cleanup issues and all that. So
yeah,
I wish I had it a year ago. The fast slicing and all that, because I had avoided using the slicing for smoothness because of the time involved. And would just suffer and just go on and print with the stepping and do orientation and things to avoid as much as possible, but still clean up.
Yeah. And I know you spoke on this a little already, but how has your experience been with B9Creations?
The company?
Yeah, with our company here.
It's one of the best experiences I've ever had with anyone, as far as support, people that listen to your needs, speed of solving issues with crisis problems or repairs, or I've never had a down day with my B9.
Can you share a real part that you've leveraged our new fast technology and B9 Create 2.0 beta version that showed improvement on your pieces?
Engagement rings. I did 2 recently. I just finished, and I reprinted after I'd already cast and set those pieces. And had I had the fast technology when I did those pieces, I would have probably saved myself 2 or 3 hours just in cleanup.
Yeah, that's great.
That's the biggest difference, just to clean up, because you don't have all the layering, you don't have, I mean, excuse me, you don't have all the stepping lines to deal with.
Hmm.
And in small, hard to get to areas, it's a pain. And
Yeah.
but no, that's been it. The engagement rings I've just finished. Every one of them would have been a time saver had I sliced with the fast technology.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I think those are all the questions I have for you.